Actually, yeah, we back. So we're gonna talk about balance right here. So balance is all about understanding your truth and how your principles are. But the way how you do balance is, I can't listen. I can't say I'm gonna check you if you don't check yourself. You feel me? If your attitude stinks, I'm gonna tell you to go check that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you the issue about checking yourself is all about balancing and recreating yourself and how you deal with a lot of personality issues and whatever like that. But I'm not gonna say you need to check your action, your attitude for you to get better. But the way how you get better is the way how you structure your life and how your life could structure you. But sometimes when you're not better in yourself and what you're doing and how you do certain things, I can't tell you how to change your ways. I can't tell you how to act differently. But if I could tell you this, if I say you need a reconnection of yourself, I'm gonna give you that tool. But you gotta able to do that tool for yourself. It's a balance. Balance is all about dividing. Take y'all piece of shits got y'all piece of shits make me talk and y'all don't take no notes of what I'm saying. Y'all too bad for me, man. Come on. Y'all gotta learn. Y'all learn the areas where I work and y'all don't take no damn notes. That's some shit. Y'all piece of shit. Y'all too much for me, man. I'll be honest with you, man. You too much for me. All right, let's continue working. All right. I'm just really in Bushwick today. All right. Let's see where we at. Okay, let's talk. Walk and talk for a second. Okay, balance is all about the power of the tool of balance. You know, learning what you believe and what you will receive from it. Let's say I'm at the park and the park is flooded, and how I'm gonna get out that flood, right? So you in a my question is you in a flood, and you need saving. Who you gonna save, yourself or your family members? And if you say yourself, you're a piece of dummy. All right. You can't say you saving yourself because if you save yourself, you're gonna make your family drown, or you gonna save them. Okay. The answer to that question is I ain't gonna save myself because I gotta know if my family's good before I save myself. You know what I'm saying? But one thing you have to understand this shit right here. I can't, if I'm in a flood and I'm trying to run across a track and I lose breath, right? And once I lose that breath, how I'm gonna make it out make it out from the struggles of life. If my breath is like you short of breath, like you know what I'm saying? But when you learn about what your balance is whatever the culture of yourself is. Y'all people just say, okay, I get it, but you ain't listening. I get it, but you ain't talking shit. I'm get it because I'm just a piece of dumbass. But you a dumbass because you're not getting it. You feel me? That's all it is. You work hard, you get the vision of it. But one of these days you're gonna understand. You can't put yourself in a position where you don't understand nothing. You know? So put that harvest to rest, man. We down Century right here. We got a couple of blocks to walk. But bro, it's like if we walk that 1.8, we only walked I walked a mile, 22 miles today. So I on top of that, and today I'm weighing myself today, so that's a good weigh-in. You see how much calories that I lost and everything like that. So I was supposed to weigh in last week, but I was very tired to do it. So tonight is my weigh-in night. All right, to see how much pounds I lost, how much calories that I grown out of it and burned. So I moved about 100 so far. So we try to like build up from that. All right, guys, we here. So we walked. We on Century Avenue and Pootman Avenue. Confidential. Look at this shit. This shit right here. You see? You see right here, right here? This used to be a store. Look at it now. Demolished. Look at that. That used to be a store right here. You remember the back used to be, look at the back. It used to be a grocery store. Look at it. Look at that. Graffiti. That right there. You see how it is, right? So you look at that shit right there, you looking at the basic of what you want to do in life. Big up to Tour One, yo. Respect to the G. You feel me? So I always tell him, you can't open a business if you don't have a plan to do it. You know what I mean? I come to these areas, every area at work, bro, it's like, we come to the area, and you say you want to open a business, and you open for a week, and the next thing you know, you shut down. Because you don't have no plan. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have that album plan, bro. You know what I mean? Well, now y'all really doing all that money and making all that bread, and you don't ever have a plan to do that shit. So kind of like making that money right, you know? You gotta build up some action and shit. So we on this block right here. All right, let's go. We're gonna cross because he can't film behind two people walking. Cause you gotta respect the person's privacy. You can't do that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I said before, I can't tell you how to control yourself. You gotta know how to do it for your own tools. You know? I could say if I want to bet, I could win a bet and dance in my freedom. Like this dude behind me is dancing. You know what I'm saying? But I can't end my life away for no negativity. You know? Gotta be positive in your life, man. So, talk about balance and talk about what we mean by balance. And balance is all about creating your own self-image and your self-thoughts. And whatever your thoughts are is whatever your image is. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about the Basketball Wellness Tour and balance about that in a minute.